Well, hello there. My name is Jeffrey Ken Jensen, aka Jack Tandu, Tandu TV for the shows. I'm back at my favorite time of the week. You know, you exercise, you eat fresh food, you sleep, you study, smile, laugh, clean, rest, make people laugh, smile, laugh, clean, rest, have fun. Every day is a good day. And I firm-heartedly believe in it, and I'm assuredly certain that that is the truth. So I woke up this morning, went to go pick up my clothes with my soccer friends. My soccer friends are playing, but I can't play because I told you about this thing where I got this little blisters on my butt. I'll be honest with you. They were blisters on my butt from sitting down too long, and one of them popped. It's disgusting. I don't want to ever go to the doctor and have to show all the nurses my butt with 4 blisters on them from sitting on these hard wooden chairs in the Philippines. Anyways, that's the past. I get better. Drink Drink fluids, keep your body healthy, circulation. Circulation is the biggest key to getting better. You gotta have vitamin C, all these things. I'm not a doctor. I wanted to be a doctor, but then one time I saw blood pussing out of somebody's body and I was like, oh, no, 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 no. Anyway, speaking of wood, so my landlord, before I moved in, he gave me this nice thing. Hold on, I gotta get off the camera for a second to show you this, but you gotta see this thing. This is not the coolest looking piece of furniture ever, unless you're like a little girl who likes Hello Kitty. But he gave me a TV, or let me have a TV. This was the piece of furniture. I don't want to scratch my leather couch. This is the piece of furniture that he gave me. Look at this. I don't even want to show you what he used for the door handle anyways, it opens like that. Anyways, I said, I'm going to restore it. I like to make things better. It's a wonderful idea. So in the next couple of videos, you'll probably see this thing restored. One time I restored my grandma's desk from Old Maynard, Minnesota. She was a teacher for many years. I'm a teacher too for many years. And both of my grandmas were actually teachers. And both of my grandpas were actually farmers. And I'm going to restore it. And actually one of the things that I enjoyed most of my life was restoring my grandma's elementary desk. And my father told me, you gotta love that desk. I do love that desk. Anyways, you're probably wondering, does Jeffrey always wear the same clothes? And in fact, this week I was wearing the same outfit every day. I wore this on Monday. I wore it on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night when I came home from work. And then I wore it on Friday again at work. And I said to myself, I don't really care. It's not that important. And then I wore it again Saturday. It's just so comfy. Anyways, I'm going to talk about you're probably wondering what's up with my hairstyle. So I was drawing this picture of a Philippine eagle, which is actually the biggest eagle in all of the world. I think it needs like 25 square kilometers to hunt prolifically as it should. I hope this is not going to get too long. I'm hoping it's not getting long. But anyways, this is my favorite time of day. Favorite time of the week because you exercise, eat fresh food, sleep, study, smile, laugh, clean, rest, and then you have your time. And then the sun sets this way, and so I'm enjoying it. I don't really care what happens on this video log. Anyways, I have a sip of my Star Child potion. So to get things all started, my hair is like the Philippine eagle today. You know what? I'm talking about the clothes. They don't stink. I'm glad I don't stink. I'm like Harry Potter. I'm a half-blood. Half American, half Filipino. And so I guess I don't have those, I guess the genetic combination worked out where I don't have body odor. But it's not true because I actually have really stinky feet. So my armpits don't stink. I sweat a lot, but my feet stink. They stink so bad that I'm afraid to take off my shoes sometimes. And it's not a phobia of mine. It's just a natural reaction when you take off your shoes and then everyone's like, ooh, what is that? And then they don't want to say anything and kind of offend me. But I should probably carry around an extra pair of socks in my pocket all the time because socks are important. As always, like I said, when I was taking out the socks out of my luggage received and luggage found, my Christmas present for 2018. Anyways, I'm gonna tell you a joke. Well, going on being like half blood. People say like, could you make racist jokes. Yeah, I like racist jokes. They're funny. You know, you hang around a bunch of white people, you hang around a bunch of black people, you hang around a bunch of Mexicans, you hang around a bunch of Chinese or Koreans, and they're gonna start making jokes. And see me, I guess I'm in a certain situation and predicament. Not a predicament, actually, it's a pinnacle thing because there's no reason for me to be racist. I can't. It's not even possible to be like, oh yeah, you guys are white, you guys are black. To me, it's just funny. But if you have the jokes are funny, you know, if you have a malicious intent with racist jokes, it's fun to hear them, right? But if your intent is malicious to hurt somebody's pride or hurt somebody's blood, then that doesn't make any sense. But if you're going on the fact of a benevolent nature, just for the benevolence of laughter, then it's fun. You know, we accept each other, and that's the fun thing about it. You have to accept each other, and I think that's a really true thing in life. Like, you can't judge a book by its cover. Like, say, I only read books that are green. I only read books that are blue. I don't read books that are black. I only read books that are brown. Okay, I read all the books. Blah, blah, blah. Hoopty blue, 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 blue. Anyways, I'm going to tell you a story about, I think the title is Why I Don't Fight. 1, I'm not good at fighting. My hands were made for art. My hands were made to create things. My hands were never made to destroy things such as people's faces. Now, if you're like a professional fighter and you have gloves on, I think that's fine. But if you have a malicious intent or some sort of instinct in you that you're a wild animal, that you feel like destroying something is a good idea, then something's wrong with you. You need to see a psychiatrist. I know one friend of mine, she's a psychiatrist. She lives in New York. Her name is Lynn. Anyways, I think she's a psychiatrist. Maybe she could be a psychiatrist. I don't know what she is, but yeah, she's a doctor. Smarter than me. All right, I'm going to tell you this story about fights. One time I was in a fight. It wasn't even a fight because I can't throw a punch. I don't really feel like it. I was like, no, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over. No more grapples, no more grapples, no more grapples. I played WCW versus NWO, and I can play that because it's Avatar style, right? Like, you're not really hurting anybody, and you're just playing a video game, or it's Killer Instinct Gold. You can ask my brother Eric about that. I'm quite the mastermind at that. I can probably go on 30, 40 wins. Ask my friend Arnold. Soul Calibur 2. Put me on Talim. Boom, it's over. Actually, I want to name my daughter Talim. If I ever have a daughter, if I'm lucky enough, I would name her Talim. Anyway, so I'm going to talk about this story. When I was almost in a fight, this is going to get long. So, we're in San Francisco. I ain't dressed so nice. My friend Carlos, CC True, my big buddy, big brother, introduced me to music, made me try to get better at music a lot more than I really probably could have ever done without him. He actually was the gatekeeper to my musical career, if I ever have one, if I ever will have one, but I probably won't think that I will ever have one because I'm not that good at music. I'm just like, I just enjoy it. It's like a hobby. So anyways, I go down to San Francisco as I always used to do when I was in college or after college, whatever the time was. And there's 4 of us. It's me, Carlo, his friend Kevin, who Kevin had aspirations of being a reporter. Kevin's Filipino guy, full Filipino, American Filipino, right? But he's a really good looking guy. I would say, like, out of all the Filipinos I've ever met, he's probably like maybe better looking than me. I always think that, but he might be better looking than me. Hi, mama. Anyways, so we go downtown San Francisco. We're out on the wharf, where I went to this bar on the wharf, and Kev and Carlo, they're kind of San Francisco cats, and they know the bouncer. He's kind of like a bigger black dude. He's a really cool guy. And so we go outside, and I'm having one of those things, tobacco things, and there's like seals. I'm like, oh wow, we're seeing seals, blah, 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 blah. I'm wearing the D Wade jersey at the time. I bought the D Wade jersey because it was like $85, $70. I was like, whatever, I'm gonna buy it. I love D Wade, my favorite basketball player ever. I love his attitude, love his heart, love his, what do you call it? Certain sort of, not arrogance, but his ability to present himself and be classy. At the same time, a beast. Like, this is my house. Anyway, so I'm there, right? But we go in there, and so we're going back on the Vietnamese cat. So my friend Kevin, he's like, oh, he starts dancing with this Vietnamese girl, blah, blah, blah. So I go and buy, and there's 2 Filipino girls. And I go and buy, like, they're like, how many beers do you need? I'm like, oh, just give me like there's what, 3 girls? Kev, me. Carlos dancing around like Usher. I don't know, whatever the other dude who looked like Fred Savage or Randy Savage, whatever you want to call it, whatever he was doing. He was dressed up really weird. Like he looked like Fred Savage with Will Smith's swaggy Fresh Prince of Bel-Air outfit on. But he was totally opposite of either of them. He was right on the dot like Fred Savage, but right perfectly opposite of the swag that Will Smith has. I love you, Will Smith. Anyway, so um, who knows where Carlo and Fred Savage went, or Randy Savage, whatever you want to call it, Ultimate Warrior. So no, he's not. That's Macho Man. Anyway, so Kev's like, go get some beers. I get some beers, right? And I got the D-Wade jersey on. I'm feeling confident. The girl's like, you want 5 beers? Or I was like, just give me 6. And actually put it in the Corona pack. Blah, blah, blah. And so I come back. We're dancing with these girls. Blah, blah, blah. 1 Vietnamese girl, 2 Filipino girls. I'm like that. I'm a Gemini. I can handle 2 people at once. Blah, blah, blah. But I can handle like 20 people at once. Anyways, if we're talking about that. So then this other Vietnamese dude like comes behind Kevin, who's dancing with the Vietnamese girls, and I'm like, I got the D-Wade jersey on. Y'all saw that last week. D-Wade hit that half-court shot. That was sick. Boom. They're like, yeah, we love D-Wade. Blah, 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 blah. So anyways, some Vietnamese dude just pours a beer down the back of his neck. Like, oh, that's a really cool thing to do at a club. Anyways, Carlo and Kevin's friend, they kick those dudes out. So we leave the club. At some point, Carlo and I reunite. Boom. We're like, yeah, we got to do this. And so Kev and the other dude, Fred Savage, they disappeared. So we're walking out, and Carlo's like, oh, they just walked. Anyways, we crossed the little train tracks. I don't really talk about fights because I don't like to fight. I can't fight. So Carlo's like, Jeffrey, let's go. And he's like, look. And all of a sudden, the Vietnamese dude had pulled out some like Escalade or black Suburban kind of car, and they came out with these bamboo shafts that were like cut at the end. And so they're like beating on our buddy Freddie, and then they're beating on Kev too, right? Boom. I'm like, oh my God. Carlo runs first. Or actually, I kind of outsprinted Carlo. And I did this like little like Talene punch from Soul Calibur 2. Doom, it's like a running punch, but it kind of caught the guy off guard. And he was like, and I turned back, and Carlo's like, boom, just laid him out. Boom. So the dude gets laid out. Boom, boom, boom. All said and done. I kicked the bamboo sticks away. Kev and Freddie Savage, they're all good. Blah, blah, blah. Cops are on the way. Actually, the cops didn't come. It was the fire department. And I don't really want anyone to know the story because it's in a bad light, but in all of it came good. So anyways, I got the bamboo stick. I was like, I can do this. I can do this. I'm never going to use this, but I can do this. And anyway, so we found this little guy. He was a tiny little guy. And we're like, come with us. We went in the back alleyway. Boom, boom. And I was freaking out. I was like, give me your wallet. So I took his wallet. He said, he had no cash. I was freaking out at the time. My adrenaline was pumping. Anyways, I took out his credit cards. Boom, 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 boom. I threw them all in the sewer. He had no money. I didn't even want to take his money. I was like, give me your jacket. Boom, I put on this big jacket. Boom, it's like a $80, like a $500, $700 jacket at the time. Probably. It's really nice. Anyways, Kev's whole thing is all split up. Fred Savage, we don't even know what happened to him. I don't even know. So Carlo and I, the cops come, and for some reason I could turn the adrenaline down. I was like, oh yeah. And I was actually talking about the voice of reason. I told everything what had actually happened. Blah, 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 this happened. They came out with bamboo sticks. They poured beer down my friend's back, blah, blah, blah. And so I gave him a little bit of a running punch and blah, blah, blah. I just protect my friends. And then that's the really thing that I was trying to do. And Carlo, we're in the same boat. We're star children trying to protect the world. Anyways, so Kev has to get stitches, right? So I get in the fire department. It's like the big thing, right? The big car or the fire truck. And so we go to the hospital. Kev gets stitches, blah, 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 blah. And I'm walking in there with this big jacket. And at one point when I was like getting mad at the guy, Carlo was like, Jeffrey, you look like the bad guy. Calm down. This is right before the cops came. Blah, 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 blah. Mom and Dad, please do not judge me about this story because in the end it came out good. So anyways, so Kev got his stitches, right? Carlo and I, we all go back. And I'm still wearing the jacket. And turns out at the hospital, it's the same cats there that are the ones that assaulted my friend Kevin and Fred Savage. This ain't no wonder years. This is like the darker years. And blah, blah, blah. I was like, nah, I'm not going to back down in that situation. I'm not good at fighting. And I would actually been in one fight one time. I was like, stop, I'm done. The guy was like, all right, fine. I kicked this guy's ass enough. And I didn't throw any punches. So anyways, I got this dope ass jacket, $800 jacket. I go to visit my ex. I don't even want to go on the XXX things anymore. I'm not good at exponentials. And I have to go pick up the necklace of 1,000 powers because the story that Carlo and I had written together is called 2069. This is where I'm getting at. When the Lunar New Year hits, I'm going to start the 2069 story. And it's probably the first story I ever actually wrote with Carlo C. True. Fantastic. And I'm going to take it to another level. And I am really appreciate my art and giving me something to do in life and something for me to wake up every single morning in. So I'll show you the necklace of 1,000 powers before I start the story, because I have about a week and a half, 2 weeks, and it's going to be a great story. And I have like 4 or 5 other stories, 5 other 6 stories, there's 10 other stories. And actually, I have like maybe 90 stories that are bubbling in my brain right now. And so anyways, I'm just glad that Kevin was okay. And then Carlo, I wish you good luck with all your rapping endeavors. And whatever happened to Fred Savage, I don't know. Anyways, my name is Jeffrey Kenneth Jensen, aka Jack Tandu, Tandu TV for the shows.